Oh, hello. I'm just coming into this video frame on my imaginary kayak. How's that for an inventive introduction? Living in England has definitely opened up my world when it comes to travel. I never could have expected as an American to have visited half of the amount of European countries I have because it's just so expensive to cross the pond that many times for different countries. I would have had to do it all in one go for a road trip. However, because I live in England, it's just whoop, 30 pounds here, 15 pounds there. It's that cheap. It's crazy. And genuinely, every time I need to book a new flight, I always use Kayak. Kayak is a site that lets you see the different prices for different flights and which ones are cheapest, so you can always make sure you pay the least amount of money possible. It's great. I've been using it for literally 8 years. So when Kayak reached out to me and said they'd like to work with me on promoting togetherness and love of Europe, I was like, heck yes! I mean, please. So today I'm going to be telling you my top 5 countries that I love that I've visited in Europe. Like I said, haven't been to all of them. I haven't even been to Ireland or Portugal or Spain yet, but they're on my list, okay? Please tell me below which ones I should visit next. But without further ado, here are my top 5 best countries I've ever been to in Europe. What's up?
Has living in England opened up any opportunities?
I know,
for
there's
you?
a couple times I've said
I'm curious. I wish you could make a video about how living in England's opened up some opportunities for you.
I got it out, right? I got it out! It just takes a couple times! Coming in at number 5 is Slovenia. I feel like Slovenia is the underdog of Europe. It is such an understatedly beautiful place, and you can't even spell Slovenia without love. So you gotta love Slovenia. I mean, I think that's literally their marketing for the country is Slovenia. Last time I went to Slovenia, it was in the middle of the winter, and the place got covered in a blanket of snow. I don't get much snow in England, and so anytime I get to visit a country that has snow, I'm actually really excited about that. So I loved it. It was really pretty. We got to go all the way in these huge network of caves. I went like spelunking and abseiling down caves in Postjona. Then we went to Ljubljana and saw the castle. There's like Lake Bled. It was a really, really good time. It's a very, very quiet city. And that's why I liked it. I felt like a nice place to visit and just kind of chill out for a bit. And that's why I love Slovenia. Get ready for this next one, because it's number 4. I'll try my best to give you... It's Austria. I like Austria. Austria's cool because it used to be Austria-Hungary, but now it's just Austria-thirsty. For coffee houses... I don't actually know why Austria is so well known for coffee houses. I actually learned this from playing a video game called Civilization 5 or 6, where if you play as Austria, your unique building is a coffee house and increases your science. I don't know, I just know that the coffee there is lit, alright? I went to Vienna, the palaces, the schlosses were big, beautiful. The fact that the people in Austria focus so much on their history of classical music was amazing. When I met viewers and did a meetup in Vienna, they were amazed that I didn't know the names of all these famous composers that were born in Austria, and I was like, I feel like I should know this. I need to listen to more classical music. So I love that there's such a focus on the arts there, because the arts are just blossoming in Austria, and that's one of the reasons why I love it so much. And also, I mean, the architecture is just, it's beautiful. Also, I haven't mentioned the Wiener Schnitzel, but the Wiener Schnitzel, it's good, all right? It's they know how to make a good schnitzel in Wien, you know what I'm saying? It's very nice. Very nice. If you're looking for a new place to visit in Europe and you haven't been to this country, Denmark it on your map. It's Denmark. Number 3 is Denmark. I went to Copenhagen, and geez, what an unexpectedly nice place. I don't know why I said unexpected as if it's supposed to bash it. No, I loved it. I love the focus on cycling culture that they have in Denmark, because cycling is such a good thing for humans to do in terms of no emissions. You become very efficient. They have roads just for bicycling. In terms of, there was an actual like bridge road that went over the river and you couldn't walk on it. It was just for cycling. No cars, no walking. Just biking. I thought that was so cool. It felt like cycling road in the Pokemon universe, and I don't know, I just really liked that. I got to experience something that I could only have done on a bike, and I really liked that about Denmark. Another nice thing about Denmark, I went when it was really, really sunny, and I liked seeing everyone just out and about, jumping in the river, and just having a grand old time. However, last time I was in Denmark, I do remember trying to get a certain shot with my GoPro when I was on my bike, and I think I fell off and hurt somewhere that I'd like to mention, but I probably shouldn't mention in a video that's being sponsored, but it was a fun time. There's a meme that came out of it. I don't want to think about it anymore. But either way, it didn't hurt my feelings for Copenhagen. I still love it. Also, I mean, girls from Denmark, wow, dang, they are good looking. Dane, does that work? Dang. I tried. Coming in at number 2, the next country I feel like has a cult following. Like, everyone talks about it, not only in the UK, but also in the US, and it's the Netherlands, and for good reason. Just like Denmark, the Netherlands focuses heavily on its cycling culture. There's more bikes than people there, and if you're on a bike, it just makes the city so much smaller. You can get anywhere you want on a bike, and it's so freeing. It's so beautiful. The fact that the entire city is built on canals, and every single stop feels like it's a picturesque destination that you need to take a picture of. It's almost hard to keep going on your cycle because it's like, I need to take a picture of this. Also, another really good thing about the Netherlands, especially Amsterdam, is lots of stuff is legal. So if people want to do things, they can. There's no government saying you can't do it, you can do it. I'm not personally a fan of a lot of things, but I like the fact that Amsterdam specifically gives its citizens the choice to do whatever they want. I think that's pretty nice. If you've never visited the Netherlands before, I highly recommend visiting Amsterdam and renting a cycle. Like I said, it'll change your world. It's amazing. Bring a good camera because you're going to make a lot of good memories there. I have a lot of viewers that live in Rotterdam, so every time I do visit Amsterdam, they're like, why aren't you in Rotterdam? I need to visit. Obviously, I need to explore a bit more the Netherlands, as it is my number 2 favorite country I've ever visited. Rotterdam! I need to visit more places. Down for Amsterdam. Finally, the most obvious answer. I feel like everyone already knows it because I go on and on about it forever in all my videos. My number 1 is Deutschland. I love Germany. I'm sorry, I got a bias. I'm learning the language. I love it. I think I've had a fascination with Journey. Don't stop traveling. I think I've had a fascination with Germany ever since I was a kid. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I always knew that's like my heritage. My name is actually supposed to be pronounced Evan Edinger. That means person from Edingen, supposedly, which is a small town out of Heidelberg. I'd like to visit that one day to find my heritage, see where I'm supposed to be from, and learning the language is amazing. I love the German language because it's just like English. English is Germanic, and so if you want to say something like a rental car, you put the words rental and car together, Mietwagen. Oh no, it's an ambulance. How about instead of ambulance, you say a sick car, Krankenwagen. I don't know, it makes sense to me. I love the language, so the fact that Germany speaks the language, I like that. Now, I've visited Berlin and I've visited Hamburg, and oh my gosh, the one thing they have in common, the food. Oh god. Like some places like Italy can do a good pizza. The best pizza I've ever had and the best ice cream I've ever had was in Roma. No doubt, Italy. But when it comes to baked goods, when it comes to any type of Danish, the Germans have it. The Germans have it in spades. Every time I go to Germany, I'm like popping in everywhere, grabbing some Danishes. They got donuts. They got these things I don't even know what they're called because they're in German and I'm working on it. Okay, Apfelstrudel. I don't know. All I know is if you visit Germany and you do not visit a bakery, a little bakery, please do. You need to. It's so good. Another thing I really love about Germany, and maybe it's specifically about Berlin, is that the people there seem much more honest, direct, and blunt about their opinions and feelings on things, which is the same as I am as an American, which I get made fun of all the time in England. Whereas in England, if someone says, oh, you should come around for dinner sometime, that means, don't actually plan on coming around for dinner. I don't like you. What? What is that about? If I say come around for dinner, I want you around my house. I want to hang out with you. I want to get dinner. In Germany, if someone doesn't like you, they'll tell you. They'll tell you they don't have any sense of humor over there, you know what I'm saying? Which is bad for me. I make bad puns, so they don't like them anyway. That's obviously just a stereotype, but I do love that everyone seems to be a lot more direct. I fit in a bit more as an American. I'm not even that big of a fan of clubs, which Berlin is really known for. I mean, clubs are all right. I don't really like clubbing, but I do appreciate that everything is open really late, which is also something I like where I'm from in America. Why would I like a country so much that's like where I'm from? Don't I want to visit somewhere different? Yes, the culture is very different. It's just they keep the good things I like about America, such as being honest and open, and also being open late. That's really great for me. I want to be out late. I can get whatever I want. I don't know. I love it, okay? Ich liebe Deutschland. Well, those are my top 5 countries in Europe that I've visited. Like I said, haven't visited them all. I'd love a chance to. You can tell me below what the next country I need to visit is. But other than that, if you'd like to send your own love letter to your favorite city or country in Europe to promote togetherness as a whole, that we need to build ourselves up instead of breaking each other down, you can do that. Actually, Kayak is opening a booth in London. If you want more information on that, you can do that in the description box below. Go there and write your own love letter and tell your favorite country or city why you love them so much. I love this idea. I love the campaign. I love that it's promoting building each other up and open-mindedness, and that's just, I like that. Yes. If you don't live in London, though, you can still write your own love letter on Twitter using the hashtag LoveEurope or KayakLoveEurope, and then you can spread the positivity that way. Thank you very much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you watch my last one here. It was a good one. I'm uploading 2 times a week now. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.